The university recognises outstanding individuals who have contributed to society and their professions. We do this through giving honorary awards. Today, we will recognise one of these individuals. Vice-Chancellor, it was unanimously resolved by the Senate and the Council of the University to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Health upon Professor Mahendra Patel, OBE. Dr. Jonathan Silcock will present the candidate. Dr. Silcock.
My Lord Mayor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honour to present my friend, colleague and fellow pharmacist, Professor Mahendra Patel, OBE. Mahendra was born and bred in Bradford, the youngest of 5 siblings. His parents moved here from India in the late 1950s. Their hard work supported Mahendra in his early education against a background of racism and political unrest. The classroom was his safe place. He then studied pharmacy here at the university and trained with Boots in the city centre. After owning his own businesses in Bradford and Leeds, he returned to the university to study for a PhD and conducted research about local health inequalities in the treatment of heart disease. I am proud to have supported him then, nearly 30 years ago, and to have been a co-author of his first paper, which was published in the British Medical Journal. He is an advocate and long-standing advisor to the British Heart Foundation, where his early work led to the development of a national educational toolkit promoting healthy hearts in the community. This won the British Medical Association Patient Information Award. He was also Chief Executive Officer for the South Asian Health Foundation, England. He has been a highly valued member of the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, NICE, over the years, pioneering work creating NICE Student Champions, which became a national programme in nearly 40 universities. He became one of the first fellows of NICE. He was elected and re-elected to the National Pharmacy Board of the Royal Pharmaceutical Society, serving for 8 years in total and 2 years as Treasurer. His national work to encourage participation in pioneering community-based COVID-19 treatment trials has led to the historic creation of the Centre for Research Equity at the University of Oxford. He has been appointed as the founding Chief Executive Officer. He helps to ensure clinical trials throughout the UK are widely accessible for people from all backgrounds, especially those from underserved and marginalised communities. Mahendra has been Adjunct Professor of Pharmacy in Pennsylvania, USA since 2011, where he developed a UK-USA pharmacy student exchange programme. In India, he was made the first international fellow of the Indian Pharmaceutical Association in recognition of his extensive work creating antimicrobial guardians in various states across the nation. Additionally, for his work in supporting pharmacists in Lebanon for 4 years, he was appointed an honorary international member of the Lebanese pharmacy profession. He is a member of the International Bioethics Teaching Faculty at UNESCO, bringing pharmacy into bioethics, and most recently has had joint work presented to the United Nations in New York about COVID-19 community outreach programmes. At the University of Bradford, he gives his time, expertise and knowledge to continually support us through his roles as a global alumni ambassador and visiting honorary professor. In all his roles, he uses his vast healthcare network and its intelligence to promote health education and encourage engagement in healthcare research to help reduce health inequalities. He firmly believes and demonstrates that wherever you live and whatever your family background is, there are no barriers to contributing to healthcare and making a difference to the world. In fact, they can be an absolute strength. Lord Mayor, Vice-Chancellor, for his significant impact as a world-class researcher and educator in the field of pharmacy, commitment to the promotion of equality, diversity and inclusion, as an alumnus of the University of Bradford and as a patron of the Commonwealth Pharmacy Association, I have great pleasure in presenting to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of Health, Professor Mahendra G. Patel, OBE.
By the authority vested in me, I admit you to the degree of the University Doctor of Health. Congratulations and thank you.
Well, I don't really know what to say after that, but good morning, Lord Mayor, Chair of the Council, Vice-Chancellor, graduates, and everybody here today. Thank you for that wonderful oration, Dr. Silcock. You've truly touched the cockles of my heart. As someone who was regularly regarded as a chatterbox, going back to reference to my school days and my school report, today I'm stuck for words to describe what an honour it is for me to receive this prestigious accolade. From my birth at St Luke's Hospital, not far from here, to my schooling in Little Horton, and then to graduating first here in pharmacy and later with my doctorate in pharmacy practice, I'm delighted to be back again, graduating, for the third time. I believe I almost have a divine connection now with the university here. As I reflect on my humble beginnings from the 60s, playing on this very ground as a little boy, amidst the construction of those bricks that now form the foundation of this university, I'm astounded by my incredible journey and career in pharmacy to the extent that I have to pinch myself to believe that this is all happening for real. Being of Hindu faith, I believe in reincarnation. So if I was ever to come back again, and I can hear my wife there whispering, heavens forbid, I could not imagine ever achieving anywhere near what I've achieved so far. Of course, it's not always been plain sailing for me, and I've had my challenges, but I see all that more as a norm these days. However, I'm immensely grateful for the opportunities that have now taken me from being a boy, once educated in some of the most deprived wards in Europe, to achieving national and international status in some of the most revered platforms in the world. I began my career as a community pharmacist and thereafter became owners of pharmacies in Leeds and later in Bradford. And it was this that drew me to the unacceptable health inequalities that I saw whilst working in the two areas. So I then went on to sacrifice a very healthy income at the time by almost 2/3 to go away and to try and do something about it through research. I'm immensely grateful to Professor Robert Naylor and colleagues who were instrumental in supporting my very early days and paving the way for my trajectory to other worlds. From Bradford to the USA, to Lebanon, to Malaysia, to India, to the Commonwealth, UNESCO, and recently the United Nations. And now being at the world-leading University of Oxford, not only am I a national lead and co-applicant in the largest and fastest recruiting clinical trials in primary care ever, I also head up its newly established and what they see as historic Centre for Research Equity at Oxford through pharmacy, communities and healthcare. I've been truly blessed during my journey to have had the unwavering support of my parents. Even with the limited resources that they had at the time, they still provided with me the essentials in life. The learning and building through that has allowed me to surpass not only their dreams, but mine as well. I will be forever indebted to them. And of course, my heartfelt gratitude also goes to my beloved wife, Manisha, and my two children, Meghna and Vivek, whom all of them I forever see as my friends in life, and who continually inspire me without them even realizing. To all you resilient, hard-working graduates, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. You've demonstrated incredible strength in the face of all adversity. And my advice to you is that should you ever doubt yourself, just come back here and relive those very challenges and obstacles you have overcome to get to where you are today. As each of you begin your onward journey, your lifelong dream may seem a distant too far at the moment, but don't let that stop you. Break your journey down into smaller pieces and tangible milestones. You'll soon find that your overall journey is much shorter and much easier to complete. Also, as you advance in your careers, remember to take others along with you and leave your egos behind. Once again, my heartiest congratulations to you all, and I hope that one day you too will be proudly standing here and sharing your inspirational journeys. May your futures be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. In closing, I want to express my profound gratitude to the University of Bradford for this incredible honour. I'm forever grateful and for the role it has played in shaping my life and career. For me, a fairy tale come true. Thank you very much.